Hello people from YouTube, my name is Adarkus and I welcome you to my list of 45 tips for League of Legends. So let's get right into it. For general tips I would say, mute somebody that is really annoying, don't argue with them, it's a waste of time and effort, it's not worth it. Teams should have at least one person that has a strong initiate. Before chasing someone, do a quick check on the minimap to see who is visible and who isn't, and base your decision of whether or not the risk is worth the reward. Farming minions is better than farming champions, and you get more gold. If someone will outtrade you, simply don't do it. If you feel you can't CS in a lane due to significant risk, let the enemy laner push it and try to freeze under your turret to get the most out of your lane. If you lose a duel with someone, chances are you will lose again, especially if you do it twice, just don't try it again. The ability to study a situation and if you are or not able to slay a champion comes from experience. Focus on a set of champions. Trying to be good at everything is very hard. Don't expect a jungler to gank you if you're falling significantly behind. It's just a waste of time and effort. Don't blame him either, it's your fault. Now for some tips to the top laners. Simply don't die and farm. Roam if you can. Try to make plays if possible. Keep farming. People will be expecting you to build tanky. You should play and build tank or 1 damage item plus 5 tank items for a few reasons. First, the jungler will clear much more slowly going full tank. Second, the jungler's impact is much more smaller if he goes tank. Third, the jungler does not have unlimited minion farm as you have. He needs to get stuff done around the map and can't farm the jungle all day. Now some tips for the mid laners. You have the shortest distance from the lane to your turret, so abilities that provide mobility are more significant in the mid lane as opposed to the others. Once you hit a certain threshold in skill and rank, this turns into a 2v2 lane with the mid plus the jungler. Provide assistance to your other lanes if possible, especially bottom lane to try and get Drake. Leave the lane if you run out of mana. If you have mana issues, get a second Doran's ring or a chalice. Athene's is a go-to first item for most AP mid laners, just don't expect it to provide the raw power of a dead cap, or the burst potential of a DFG, that fire grasp. It's safe and good for laning. Now for the AD carries, or also known as marksmen. Farm and keep on farming. No, seriously, just farm. If you get killed with the support, you will lose Drake and there is nothing you can do about it. If you fall significantly behind, you will lose every single Drake and make it much harder for your entire team. Learn how to farm primarily with your auto attacks and not your abilities, otherwise you've already lost the lane. The only time you should be out of mana is when you are going to recall. If you are ahead, a Bloodthirster is a strong item for bullying people out of the lane. Infinity Edge is a good first item if you pick up 3 or more kills during the laning phase. Static Shiv is the poor man's Phantom Dancer, but provides a better wave clear. If you see everybody going straight to tank items, like Randuin, Sunfire and Zhonya's, skip your Phantom Dancer or Static Shiv and get your last Whisper, unless you can stall the game for the period of time. Now for the supports. Supports should provide the ability to zone and either provide a strong engage or high burst damage, or in some occasions be a useful support, like for example a Janna against a strong engage composition. Sacrifice yourself for the AD carry if it is necessary. First, it reduces the probability of losing Drake, and secondly, support dead is not as significant as the AD carry dead. You're the one that will dictate how the bottom lane will do in the early stages of the game. Vision control is the most important job during your stay in bottom lane. Don't get killed to try and get vision, place it where you can. Chances are AD carry will be focusing most of his attention on farming and staying safe. Make sure to keep your eye on the minimap for every regank. You want to rush second tier gold item and then Sightstone, Ruby Sightstone or Locket. Normally 100% you go for Locket if their AP is farmed or fed. Now for the junglers. You will be in the driver's seat for objective control in the early game. For dragon control, focus on primarily getting kills in the bottom lane, unless you can get away easily and take little damage on the process. If you gank top always, be ready for the risk of losing dragon. If that's the case, take the top turret and then camp mid lane or bottom lane. You are the most likely the guy needed to be the hard initiator. Have fun with everyone raging at you when they are losing their lanes. Lanes without flash are the easiest to gank. Try to control vision in those lanes. Successful ganks are the ones who provide an advantage to your laner, by burning the flash or dropping the enemy low enough for your allied laner to gain a farm or XP advantage. And that makes the 45 tips in 6 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember that you can subscribe by clicking that button. It really helps out a lot and I will promise to bring you out a lot more cool videos to help you improve at the game. Other than that, feel free to click any of the other videos in the annotations. My series of bronze to diamond, my fast tips, my full games with commentary, my montage and much more. See you on the next one. Be awesome, stay awesome. My name has been Zadarkos and this video was made for you.